Yeah, you guys see what's going on. As you can see, I'm using my deep fryer and I'm seasoning my oil, habanero pepper, garlic cloves, and I'm going to deep fry some seafood today. You know why? Because we are making the ultimate fried po' boy sandwich. So if I was you guys, I would not go anywhere. Master King Chef J-Rod is back. So check it out. So I'm gonna pull up my habaneros and my roasted garlic, okay? That seasons the oil. That gives your food that much more flavor. So, like I told you guys, we are gonna be doing an ultimate seafood po' boy. And what I have for you, I know you're gonna like. Check it out. Got some lobster tails, okay? I got some shrimp and I got oysters. My favorite po' boy is the fried oyster po' boy. And my wife loves fried lobster. And I know it's some of you guys out there that love the shrimp po' boy. So I'm going to combine the three. Alright, so let's get into the seasoning. So on my lobster tails, I'm going to hit it with a very little bit of lemon pepper seasoning, okay? You don't want to over season your lobster tails. They have a nice fresh seasoning. They have a nice fresh taste to them. Very sweet. You don't want to over season those, okay? Also, I have one of my other favorite seasonings that I use very lightly on my shrimp. This is Lawry's seasoned salt, but y'all know I call it that Mike Lawry's. Y'all know about that Mike Lawry's if you watch my other videos. Right here, I have oysters. I don't season those. They have a unique taste, like the ocean. You don't want to overpower those at all. So let's get into the seasoning and the breading of our fish and our seafood. Okay, so right here I have buttermilk. I'm going to take some hot sauce. And I'm going to add the hot sauce to my buttermilk. And I'm going to use this for my breading. Okay, so now I get my lobster tails and I dredge my lobster tails in the buttermilk hot sauce. Okay, and I put them inside this right here. Now, this is seasoned cornmeal and flour. 50% cornmeal, 50% flour. I put a little Mike Lawry's in here. I put a little bit of lemon pepper in here. Okay, so now I'm going to season my lobster tails, okay? Easy, right? I'm going to season all three of my lobster tails. Now, when I come back, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to drop these in the deep fryer, okay? Stick around. So I got my lobster and my shrimp already breaded, and I cannot wait to drop these in the deep fryer. Now, make sure your fire is set at 350 degrees, okay? We're gonna drop these lobster tails in. And okay, so you see that sizzle, right? You guys already know, if you're cooking something, and especially if you're frying something, and if it doesn't sizzle like that, your oil wasn't hot enough. Okay, so I took my lobster tails, now I'm gonna drop my shrimp over here. And we're gonna cook these into a nice, crisp, golden brown, okay? That should take about 3 minutes. All right, so 3 minutes are up, and look how golden brown that is. That is absolutely delicious looking. So I'm gonna take these out, and I have right here a paper towel lined plate, okay? And this is just to catch the oil when it comes out. All right, so I'm gonna pull those out. Look at those beautiful lobster tails. It doesn't get any beautifuler than that. Yeah, I said beautifuler. Might not be a word, but it is now. Hashtag beautifuler. All right, so I take out these golden fried shrimp. Look how great those look. Now, you guys been watching me long enough. As soon as something come out of the fryer, that's when you want to give it a little bit more seasoning. So I'm gonna take a little bit of lemon pepper and just lightly season it with the lemon pepper. Gonna set that to the side, and then I'm gonna start breading my fried oysters. These guys have a unique flavor all by themselves. Nice fried oyster right out of the shell. And I'm just gonna bread it. I didn't put this in the buttermilk bag, I'm just gonna bread these. And I'm gonna fry these up, and I'm gonna let you guys check them out when they come out of the fryer. These will only cook for about 1 minute, okay? So stick around, guys. All right, so I pull our oysters out of the oil, and those are nice and golden brown. So we're gonna bring those over and let those drain as well. Now, while that's doing what it do, you cannot have a po' boy sandwich without remoulade sauce. So I'm gonna give you guys my version of your remoulade sauce. All right, so I took a roasted red pepper, a quarter of roasted red pepper, and I roasted it, a red pepper. I'm gonna put that in there. By the way, this is a manual food processor. If you saw my last video, I used it. It comes in handy. It chops veggies. You can make milkshake with that. It does a phenomenal job, okay? If you want to know about this manual food processor, check out the link below. You can purchase this, and you yourself can have what Master King Chef J-Rod has in his kitchen. So check out the link below. Manual food processor. Okay, so I put my pepper in there. Then I'm going to take some mayonnaise, okay? I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is like the main component of a remoulade sauce. Alright, next I'm going to take a little bit of horseradish, about a quarter teaspoon. Alright, then I'm going to take just a little bit of Dijon mustard, maybe a quarter teaspoon as well. Okay, then you cannot have remoulade sauce without relish. So I'm going to take a little bit of relish, quarter teaspoon as well, and drop that in there. Alright, going to hit it with a little bit of hot sauce, okay? Just a little bit because I got the roasted red pepper in there. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of dry parsley, okay? And then I'm just going to let this baby go to work. So I just put the lid on, okay? I turn it and then I pump, and it's going to incorporate all these ingredients. When I get back, I'm going to show you guys how to put this seafood, lobster, shrimp, oyster, po' boy together. So our remoulade sauce is ready, and we're going to get ready and plate this awesome dish. So one of the other key components of a po' boy is the bread. You gotta have remoulade, you gotta have French bread. So what I'm going to do is cut this French bread down the middle. Okay. And what I do sometimes, because I don't want it to be too much bread, I just take out a little bit of the center of the bread. Then I take that awesome remoulade sauce that we just made, and then I make sure I go coast to coast with the remoulade on my bread. Okay, so I built a little nest in there. Alright, then I take my lobster tails that I cooked, check that out, and set them in there like a little boat. How good does that look? Okay, then I take some shrimp. I'm gonna fill in that little space right there with the shrimp, and then I'm gonna come across with more shrimp. Wow, this is already looking good, and we just getting started. Then remember those oysters, those fried oysters? We're gonna put those on the sandwich too. Man, we got a nice little thing going on here. Nice height, nice color, and if you like seafood, this is a sandwich for you. Okay, so we're gonna put that on there, alright? Just randomly on there, okay? Then I'm gonna take tomatoes. Now, I have green tomatoes, I have red tomatoes, and I have yellow tomatoes, because they all have different flavors, okay? And remember guys, what do? We are always building flavors. I heard y'all say that along with me. Y'all some cool people. Alright, so we got that. Then we're gonna take some leaf lettuce. Alright, now if you want to put bib lettuce or shredded lettuce, that's totally up to you. We're gonna put some leaf lettuce right here. Alright, and then we're gonna take our top bread and then just place it on top. Now if you want to put more remoulade sauce, that's totally up to you. Now check out that po' boy. Now I'm gonna grab that big sucker and put him right here. But guess what? I ain't done yet. You guys should know me by now. Gonna take some fries, right? Some French fries. Dump them in here like that. Fresh out. Now, fresh out of the fryer, what we gonna do? We're gonna season them. Hit it with a little bit of Cajun, because we are making Cajun Parmesan fries. Hit them with the Parmesan cheese. Yes. Right? Hit it with a little parsley. And then I'm gonna lightly saturate them with a little bit of oil, and that's olive oil. So I'm gonna take the fries, okay? And then I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of salt, just a little bit. And then we're gonna mix this all together. Wow, man, look at that. Cajun, Parmesan, French fries. Then we're gonna take the fries and we're gonna place them next to our beautiful po' boy sandwich. And guys, I gotta tell you, it does not get any better than that. Now look at that. You see the remoulade sauce. You can see the lobster meat, the fried shrimp, the fried oysters. And then I have a medley of tomatoes, green tomato. I cannot wait to get into this po' boy sandwich. It has all my favorites, lobster, shrimp, and oysters. So let's get in here and see what we got. Man, I wish I could share this with you all. But y'all here in spirit. Oh, look at that lobster meat. Look at that. It's so white and meaty. You can see the oysters, tomato. Wow. Sometimes there's nothing you can say except wow. Okay. So, that remoulade sauce is so rich and creamy. You can taste the red peppers, give it some sweetness. You can taste the horseradish and a little bit of hot sauce. And then you get into the lobster, it's sweet and juicy. And the shrimp, fried to perfection. And those oysters just tops it off so well. And then you get into the tomatoes. I mean, so earthy and delicious. Listen guys, all I can say is that is fire right there. That is straight fire. I'm gonna get back into my po' boy. Hey guys, remember to check me out on my website, www.masterkingchefjrod.com. Always keep God first in your life and everything will fall into place. Thank you guys for watching. God bless.